Calling to order the regular meeting of the Wheeling Plan Commission for Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. Please stand for the pledge. Mr. Secretary Pro Tem, please call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Commissioner Smart is absent with prior notice. Commissioner Heiken.
Here.
Commissioner Casper is present. Commissioner Meyer.
Here.
Commissioner Riles.
Here.
Commissioner Sprague is absent with prior notice. Chairman Johnson.
Here. Ms. Nyes, you left me.
Sorry, that was my job.
I assume there's no changes to the agenda? We do have a citizen's concern and comment?
No, it's going to be for
Oh, during the public
Yeah.
hearing, okay. We have no consent items, so we'll get right to docket PSU 25-0001. Request for special use to permit a recreation and instruction facility for Rico's Boxing at 500 Harvester Court, Suite 3. Mr. Secretary Pro Tem.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Rico's Fitness and Boxing, Inc., 500 Harvester Court, Suite 3, Wheeling, lessee, is seeking special use approval pursuant to Title 19 zoning of the Wheeling Municipal Code, Chapter 19.10 Use Regulations and associated sections in order to permit a recreation and instruction facility, fitness and boxing program located at 500 Harvester Court, Suite 3, which is zoned I-2 Limited Industrial. Special use. A special use, as defined in the zoning code, is a use of a parcel of land that requires review and consideration before approval due to the potential for negative impacts on surrounding properties. In order to be considered for a special use, the petitioner is required to demonstrate through testimony to the Plan Commission at a public hearing that their request meets the standards of the village code, including, but not limited to, how the proposed use will not damage the enjoyment or use of the surrounding properties. Prior to the public hearing, the petitioner provides written statements meant to show that their request meets the standard for a special use as established in Title 19. The commission chairperson will typically direct that these statements be entered into the record without a full reading of them at the hearing. Based upon the testimony and supporting materials submitted, the Plan Commission will make findings in support of or against the petitioner's testimony and report those findings to the village board.
Thank you. Ms. Nyes, anything on this?
Just that the business is an existing business and they are limited to under 12 individuals, and that's a use that's permitted by right. If they want to have 12 or more individuals in this recreation and instruction facility, it requires a special use, and that's why they're here. Here's the floor plan. It's a boxing ring. Not sure what the little X's are, but the petitioner is here to explain. And this is the outside of their unit. And there's the building. And here's the aerial photo of where the building's located. And we have two proposed conditions. They're the standard conditions. Number one, prior to the village board consideration of the special use request, the petitioner shall submit an updated business license to the Community Development Department incorporated the expanded use. And number two, a wheeling sign permit shall be required prior to the installation of any exterior signage at the subject property, subject to the requirements of Title 21 signs.
Thank you. And the petitioner is here. Come on up.
Does the public go first? Sorry.
Come on up.
Here or there?
Right there.
Right there.
It's a public hearing, so I have to swear you in. You swear the testimony you're giving tonight to be the truth.
I do.
Okay. And state your name and business address, please, for the record.
Miguel Gonzalez, also known as Rico, and the address is 500 Harvester Court, Unit 3. We're here in Wheeling.
And tell us a little bit about why you're here.
Oh, because I want to get a special license to run the gym business.
To expand what you already have?
We've been in business for 7 years. And in Des Plaines, we just wanted to move here in Wheeling because this is where I'm from and this is where I grew up.
Okay,
I served the community back in Des Plaines, but I have my family, brothers, sisters, mother live in Wheeling, and I've been coaching boxing for 20 years, and I started doing it in 2004 from out of my our house over by Holmes Junior High, out of the two-car garage. And then I kept going, so finally I ended up opening up my own gym. You know, it just, we teach boxing for self-defense or for competing and health.
all right. This is a public hearing, and we do have somebody that wanted to say something, so if you could step aside, and Mr. Thielmus? That close? Come on up.
Do I get to get sworn in?
Yep, I have to swear you in too. Do you swear the testimony you're giving tonight to be the truth?
Yes.
All right.
Mainly,
State your name and address for the record.
Walter Scott Thielman. I live at 400 West, I don't know where I live, 400, give me a minute. I live at 420 Harvester Court, the building next door. That's my building, I live there a lot, so. And I have a home over in Palatine, 840 North Martin.
Okay. So,
Basically, I just wanted to come to the meeting. I've had owned buildings, or my family's owned buildings in Wheeling for 50 years, and wanted to come to these meetings just to see what it was like. But I do have some questions about the usage of that unit.
okay,
I've been in that building for 14, 15 years next door, and there's been all kinds of people in there. One was a Zumba class that came in at night, and there would be 30, 40 people. They parked in the street, had kids playing in our back lot. So that was my kind of curiosity is on this, what they're moving in is going to be a lot of people, or is it smaller classes, 4 or 5 people, 10 people? Now, you're asking for a permit of 12 or more,
yes.
so I assume there's going to be larger groups of people. Just
Well,
a
how
little
many they can
concerned.
fit in there, but
Yeah, the maximum is determined by the fire inspector,
Yeah.
just
I'm-
occupancy.
I'm okay with that, just as long as the people that park in that building, have people parking in my lot and in the street. And, basically just if there's kids running around, keep them under control.
was the Zumba class in that same unit? Do you know?
Two over on
Oh,
the
okay.
end one, yeah. I've actually rented that unit before, so very familiar with it.
They're not there anymore? They're
No,
not there
they
anymore?
moved out,
Okay,
a couple of year and a half ago, 2 years ago, so.
all right. Well, we'll see what the petitioner has to say about your
That was
concerns.
it. Thank you very much.
Really, I don't know much to say about that, but I do work with kids, but at the past, at the gym and displays, but parents come, we got a waiting area where the kids come to take the class, do the boxing, and then parents take it home. There's no kids running around. And I will not allow that either, because, what if somebody gets run by a car or something?
Okay.
And as far as parking, whatever, we're limited to do, park. And our hours going to be in the evening from, 5 to 9.
Oh, you're mostly evening? not-
Yeah, yeah,
What about
only on
weekends?
Saturdays, we're gonna be there in the morning at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah. And we do have a waiting area, for the parents or, most of the kids, they come, they go to take a class. The parents wait outside. There's no parents taking the class and the kids waiting.
Okay. Well, let's see if the commission has any questions. I'll just open it up to anybody that has something.
Well, I have a couple of questions. You are now mindful of the impact you're going to have on your neighbor. He's going to be watching.
Yes, because I knew where I was before. In Des Plaines, we had a daycare center next to us, and I was there for 5 years. We never had problems because we know they have kids, but I was always there after the kids were gone.
Okay. And you're also aware of the parking question, whether you violated it or not, or you're now aware of what your neighbor's concerns are?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's really all that I have, other than I applaud you for coming back to Wheeling and being a positive impact on the
Yeah.
neighborhood. Thank you
Yeah,
very
we're
much.
here to, serve the community, give something back to the community.
Thank you for doing so.
And it's working with the kids to give them something positive to do.
Absolutely.
Keep them off the streets,
Yep.
He's helped me when I was a kid, and I'm sure he's gonna help them.
I wish you success.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
No questions. I think Commissioner Heiken expressed that well.
No, you did very well. I'm just kind of curious with boxing. I know that there's music that's being played in a lot of gyms.
Yeah.
For the rhythm and for the, to get the fighters, everyone loose.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're going to have music, and how do you maintain the level, the volume?
Well, we keep it to where they can hear me, when they hear me yell, scream. If it's too loud, they can hear me screaming, But, if for some reason the next door neighbors happen to be there and they don't like it, they can always, come and knock on my door and, tell them to turn it down. I have no problems with that.
How many instructors do you have?
2, myself and I have another coach.
Okay, all right. No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of boxing, and the workout training is brutal. So
Well, you're more than welcome to come.
don't tempt me.
Yeah, no, we also offer classes for non-boxers. They train like they're preparing for a fight. We call that cardio boxing. And then we also they train along with actual boxers. You know what I mean? To help them motivate. Sometimes the fighters, they also help run the class and also help,
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Commissioner Kessler,
Just
you
a
had
couple of clarifications. So do I understand correctly that you're moving your entire operation, your entire business from Des Plaines to Wheeling?
Yes, sir.
You're not going to have 2 locations?
No.
Okay, so you're going to be here all the time?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, good. Besides the instruction in the boxing, are you going to be offering any type of what would be called, not, I guess training's not a good word, but like fitness or exercise? Or is it just all in the technique of boxing that you're really focused on?
It's all included. It's all included because boxers need to get, condition, cardio, just so they can, perform well.
Okay, so that's part of it besides the actual,
Yes,
Whatever.
yes, but not every member, it's not an obligation for them to get in the ring and do spar. My fighters, they all registered boxers through USA Boxing, so they can get in the ring and spar. And if they're under the age of 18, the father, mother, legal guardian got to sign, and then they cannot compete nowhere unless they have a USA Boxing with a physical exam every year. So we also, a traveling team. We're registered through USA Boxing. We're registered as Second Wind Boxing team, but just last week, I registered my team, our gym, as the Wheeling Boxing Club, because I want to carry that name, just like I did 20 years ago.
Okay, and just one last thing. Do you or any of your employees have any type of training in the area of if somebody gets injured on what to do besides, God forbid, having to call 911?
Yeah, we have to take a test, the USA's boxing.
Okay.
The sport, safety sport. And we have to do that every year. And I have that, otherwise they will not let us, teach boxing or compete. And that's got to be done every year, renew every year, along with the criminal background, because, we're working with kids.
Okay.
And,
That's all
women.
that I had.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, any other questions? All right, Marcy already read the standard conditions we have, so if there's no other questions, I would entertain a motion.
So move.
Second.
Motion is Commissioner Heiken. The second is Commissioner Meyer. Commissioner Heiken?
Yes.
Commissioner Casper is yes. Commissioner Meyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Riles?
Yes.
Chairman Johnson?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
5-0.
So this recommendation will go to the village board on March 3rd. So same time, 6:30, and then they'll do the final vote then.
Okay, so March 3rd, not March 12th?
Oh, I don't know, what did I say? It should be the first one,
Yeah, it should be March 3rd.
March 3rd.
3rd, okay, all right,
A little sooner.
Yeah.
okay,
So we'll talk, I'll send you a letter tomorrow.
okay, sounds good.
Okay.
All right,
All right, thank you.
all right, thanks.
And now we need a motion to close PSU 25-001.
So move.
Second.
Okay,
Same two.
same two. All right, Commissioner Heiken?
Yes.
Commissioner Meyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Casper is yes. Commissioner Riles?
Yes.
Chairman Johnson?
Yes. All right. Next, we have approval of minutes of the regular meeting of January 22nd, 2025, including the findings of fact for PSU 240027 and PSU 240018. Do I hear a motion?
As revised, there were a couple of revisions.
Okay.
So move. Second.
I can.
Okay. Commissioner Heiken?
Yes.
Commissioner Riles?
Yes.
Commissioner Casper is a yes. Commissioner Meyer?
Abstain.
Okay. And Chairman Johnson?
Yes. Yes, yes. Other biz. Ms. Nyes, anything going on?
Nope, I don't have anything new to report.
Commissioner Riles?
I'm just curious, Market Square?
Yeah.
Yes, we are all curious.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll have an update next time. Not sure what's going on.
Nice to see something going
Yes.
on, but we don't know what it is
Yeah,
yet.
there's no plans to demo or anything like that.
Oh.
I think they're just cleaning it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
May just be getting cleaned up to try and move it.
yeah.
Marketing.
Yeah,
Marketing.
yeah, yeah. Quick question though, Mars. The beef joint, the meat,
Yeah, the meat market.
I mean, what's the latest with that?
They have permits to be working on the inside, I believe, and then he has a sign, the sign permit, his sign might have gone up. I think the sign permit was issued, but last I saw, he was still working on the inside.
Okay.
I don't know the update on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I salivate when I drive by because it says coming soon.
I mean, it's gotta be soon, because
keeps saying
he's
coming
had the permit
soon.
for a while. So, yeah, I can see what's going on with
Let
that.
me be on the mailing list.
Right. Yeah, thank you. I was just wondering.
By Beer Man.
Yeah, it's like a Dow meat market
Beer Man and Meat Man.
next to, by the furniture.
Yeah. Nothing?
Nothing.
You guys?
Be safe, everybody, and be warm.
I did notice that Heartland Animal Shelter is moving back into their digs finally. after their flood, so they're having a reopening Sunday, the 16th at 11 o'clock. That's all I had. So a motion to adjourn would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
Yeah, you got it.
roll call?
No.
All in favor?
All in favor? Aye. We are adjourned.